Hey, what is up YouTube? My name is Lucas, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my tips and tricks on how to get better in Uncharted 4 multiplayer. Now before we start this video, here's the reason why I made this video. So one day, I'm playing this one game, I go flawless, 19 and 20. But look at this guy in the other team, 0, 0, and 10. Now these nooblets need to learn how to play the game, and I'm going to help them. So before we start, here's my class setup. I'm using the AK-47 suppressed, Aegis 99, the first pistol you get, extended clip, the grenade, the hunter, farmer 2, stealth 2, and nimble hands 1. Now I go with a very suppressed and stealthy class because I don't want to be seen on the radar, so let's begin. So the match begins, and this is how I start. Did you see how everyone went that one direction, but I'm going the other way? That's how the Uncharted 4 multiplayer, tricks you. They point you to a direction and you go that way. But for me, I'm going to go the other way, trying to flank the enemy to get behind them. And because of that, I'm going to be patient. Look, I see two enemies, I'm behind them, but I'm not going to fire any shots. I'm going to sneak up on them, and I'm going to take them by surprise. At this clip, I fail. This usually works for me, but I did not expect this guy right here to show up, and it kind of messes things up, but you get the point. I was behind them, and because of that, I got my team momentum. Here's where I die and I fail, but we were able to take this person out. This next one is treasures and upgrading. Now, this is very hard to explain, but look at the mini-map on the top left. See that yellow diamond? That is a treasure. It gives you money. So now I got the money. I'm able to upgrade my grenades, and let's bring it back. See, upgrading your equipment is very important. Medkits, C4s, smoke bombs, grenades. It's very important to upgrade these things because it brings you to a next level. Your reset timer could be decreased, and you could even get a second additional equipment, which is pretty good. Okay, so this next one is called Patience. Now, I have a stealthy build, so I like to play a little bit safe, but I like to strike and be deadly. Now look, see, this person doesn't see that I'm coming forward, and I'm gonna go get a better angle on them so I could cut them off. See, they're distracted, I come from behind them, and I take them down. I have a suppressed weapon, but I'm able to take this guy out too because he couldn't hear me. Then again, we have the money, so let's go ahead and upgrade my grenade, my gear, and I do it right over here, and it's very important. So if you got the money, do it. The next one is called helping each other out. So I kind of see that my teammates have them pinned down. Here I am, I flanked behind them. Here's a grenade. I take him down and his friend. One more person over here. Help each other out, take him out together. I downed him, I KO'd him. Let's go. Now I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because I don't want to waste your time, guys. So here I am, I see a guy over here, and I see that he's gotta jump my teammate with a hook. And I'm trying to help him out, I do, and my teammate is able to down him and KO him. So, working together is pretty good. And let's pick up another treasure so I could get my money up so I could buy my final upgrade for my grenade. Alright, I got taken down, but look, I was able to get enough money to upgrade my last grenade to level 3, and that's going to be very helpful at the end. This next clip is called blind firing. Now, look how I'm aiming, but look how I take down this enemy without aiming. I'm just firing my gun. And for beginners of the game, or people who are new, you're kind of like, how did you do that? Well, look at this circle around whenever you play. This is your focus for when you blind fire. You have to use the camera angle and try to make your enemy go around this circle and just hold down the firing button without aiming. That's called blind firing. This is very good for close encounters. And just do a little bit more practice and you'll get better at it. Now here's another clip where my teammates, they see them in an awkward position, but here they are. They're gotta work together with me to take down this guy. So stick together and help each other. That's what I say. Now look at the mini-map again. My teammates are down. I have no choice but to go help them. And I'm able to take out this guy who's pinning down my teammate, and I get another KO. Okay, so here's another clip where I do save my teammate again. Look at this guy. He's got a charge melee my teammate. My teammate's running. He has no idea what to do. So I'm going to blind fire and save his life again. Sidekicks. Now, look at the position I'm in right now. So I throw a grenade. I down this guy. I think this grenade's got to attack him, but it doesn't. So I'm going to slow it down. Was that a little bit too quick for you? Now I was able to pull up the menu bar and buy a hunter, quickly buy a hunter, and you're gonna see how the hunter or the sidekicks, any sidekick you choose, can change the momentum of a skirmish right here. So my hunter is summoned, he's going after the enemy, and my enemy is distracted by him. He grabs my enemy, and I'm able to get a sweet down right here. So just remember, sidekicks can be bought anytime you want. Heavy weapons can be bought anytime you want, so just use them. That's how the game is played, and oh my. But, you know, if you're in a tough position, use a sidekick like a brute or a sniper or a hunter to help you out. Which is why I love the hunter the most, because he goes after the enemies. Let's keep this next one short. This is called ledge grabs. They are an instant kill. If you're hanging from a ledge and you see a square icon near your enemy, click square and you'll be able to KO them instantly. The next one is called grenade throws. Know your weapon or your equipment or whatever you want to call it. So I see this person, they see me, I try to run away. Now look how I throw my grenade here. I aim down and I use the equipment button. This is a more quickly and precise way how to use your equipment, so don't forget that, and it could save your life. Watch. So I aim, I throw my grenade, and the person is stunned. I have an opening and I'm able to take them down. See, so this is why equipment is so important. This is why you want to upgrade them. Our last lesson is setting up a trap and having perspective. Now, everything has got to come into play here. Here comes the sidekick that I used. Here comes the enemies that I take down. Now, I'm going to pause it right here. So this is where perspective plays in. Now, here's a screenshot that I took of the left corner of my screen. Now look at my mini map. My enemies are there and they took down my hunter. My hunter is, you know, there's a message to the right where he's dead. Now look at this guy right here. I'm gonna place an arrow, the guy that I downed. Now what do you think is gonna happen? Are the enemies gotta try to attack me? No, because they think my hunter has taken down the enemy. So I'm going to wait. And what's the obvious thing that you would do if your teammate is down? You would try to revive them. Now this is where the trap comes in, and I'm gonna play the clip right now because it's fantastic. Alright, I put this in slow motion, so let's see the situation. My sidekick is down, but don't forget, I upgraded my grenades. Now I have 2 grenades because it's the final level. Now I'm gonna wait for them, and I'm gonna let them fly right here. 1, 2, 3 KO, 4 downs actually right there, but I don't get that last guy. And my score is 21 downs, 25 KOs, 2 assists, and 4 deaths. So basically I did over half the work for my team, but that's just my tips and opinions. If you learned anything, leave a like, comment if you want to ask any questions, I'll try to reply. And yeah, that's how to get a little bit better for beginners. Bye guys.